Okay, just by looking at the title, you can probably already guess what I'm ranting about. But you're probably wondering why, right? Well, the thing is, the reason why I'm ranting about it is I have a couple problems with some of the fanfics I've been seeing on YouTube. Now, for those of you who I have put good comments, that means I like your fanfic, so in other words, I'm not talking about it. People like JoJo, DMR with the Quest for the Z Swords, all those other people, you guys make pretty good, fanfics. And you're probably wondering why I have a problem with it, considering I'm making one myself. Well, the thing is, some people are out of character, the story doesn't make sense, or a couple other problems. One thing I've noticed is people replay scenes too much. Yeah, I know you're trying to be DBZ-ish, but the way you're doing it doesn't look right. I mean, say Trunks goes to kick Vegeta in the head, but he teleports away. Some fanfics have it where the teleporting repeats for about 5 seconds. Okay, if you're going to make it look like he's impossible to touch, either make him do that thing where he's ducking and weaving, or you gotta be really good and just have him teleporting all the time every time Trunks tries to attack. But you guys keep replaying the scene over and over again like if he just hit him more than once. But you can obviously tell he didn't just by looking at the video. That just makes it look dumb. I mean, honestly, it's like the same scene happening over and over again, and nothing else is happening. And the thing is, you do it more than once. I can understand if you just did it once every video, or maybe even twice. You guys do it like 5 times in a row or so, and it gets really annoying because it's the same scene. It's just that you're replaying it. You're not making any new blows or anything. You're doing the same attack in the same scene with the same teleporting in the same direction. So yeah, it gets old. The ducking and weaving I can handle because at least you're trying to make it look DBZ-ish, along with the little clashes. Another thing I've noticed is excessive swearing with certain characters. Now, I'm all about swearing. I mean, you can tell in my freaking videos that I swear a lot. However, certain characters should not swear. The reason is because not all characters are mean like that. Like Vegeta I can understand, so if you make him swear, that's okay. Goku, yeah, I'm not so sure about him. I don't know. Maybe Trunks when he gets agitated. But people like Pan and Goten and junk like that, and maybe even Gohan, they're a little bit too kind to be doing stuff like that. Unless Gohan is really angry, that's different. But people like Goten and Pan, they're too gentle to be swearing like that. Especially since some of you make them do that more than once. It just gets ridiculous after a while. I mean, that's just taking them out of character. I mean, when you're making a fanfic, you want to make it where the characters from the series are as close to the series as possible, without trying to alter them in any way. I mean, sure, you can't follow the same characters as the real Dragon Ball Z, but you can at least try and keep it, at least close to the characters from the anime. But with all that excessive swearing, even with the kinder characters, it just like totally like throws that out the window. It's almost like you're making an entirely new character instead of trying to reenact someone else. So yeah. Another problem I have is too many people call Goku Kakarot. Okay, now here's why I have a problem with it. Nobody, I mean nobody from Earth or anybody else like Namekian or anything know that Goku's name is Kakarot. So why are you people having Piccolo and freaking Master Roshi and freaking even Yamcha and Krillin, for damn sake? I mean, Yamcha and Krillin were like one of the first few people he met even in Dragon Ball. And he always told him his name was Goku, so how the hell are they calling him Kakarot now? The only person who has ever heard Goku's real name was Frieza, because he heard it from Vegeta. because he's like, Kakarot, that's a Saiyan name. But that's only because Vegeta said it out loud, and Frieza overheard. Nobody else knows his name is Kakarot. Cell calls him Goku. Boo calls him Goku. At least I think so. At least the times that he does see him. Because most of the time he's with Hercule. What's his name? Well, at least Super Boo, I think, called him Goku. The only people who should know his name is Goku are obviously the Saiyans, like Vegeta, Bardock, Turles. I think Fasha, I'm not so sure about her. Nappa, Raditz, mainly just the Saiyans should know. And King Vegeta. And Brawly, of course. He can never forget that name. But yeah, anybody else, especially Earthlings, should not know his name is Kakarot. Master Roshi might be a little bit different, I don't know. He might know his real... Well, actually, no, even in Dragon Ball, he didn't know his real name. I'm not even sure if he knew about the Saiyans, because even he was surprised when Raditz popped up. But still, nobody else besides Vegeta should constantly be calling him Kakarot. It just gets ridiculous. I mean, not only is there no way in hell that any of the other characters would be able to know his name, but it's like... It just gets annoying. I mean... The Saiyans are the only one that should know his name because he is a Saiyan. But he goes by the name as Kakarot. So how comes whenever I see like how you put those little subtitles to show who's talking and obviously the name to show who's talking, I always see Kakarot. Goku himself wants to call himself Goku, not Kakarot. He has never went by that Saiyan name ever. So why the hell are you constantly calling him Kakarot? Well, now that that's out of the way, I think I'm done for now. Yeah, my first ever rant on YouTube. But, like I said in the video, don't take it personally, especially if I'm not addressing you. But, yeah, anywho, this is Magnasonic 3000 signing off.